welcome back to Spaceplan. Look at this, 1.8 million plus watts. So, pro potato planters, here we go. Pro potatoes are more protected in these planters, 2 times power production. So I think actually, while this generates, we're gonna look at our notes here. Some things have changed since last time. Ship status, breezy, that's the same. We now know this is the year, day, and hour, I believe. So we know we're year 2358, 2358. Day 10, hour 12, 13, 14. Orbiting mass is Earth. Atmosphere is thick. Inhabitants all dead. So I missed that last time. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to actually gain power, and maybe we spend the first portion of this episode launching more potato plants. More potato plants. Plural. Plants. Because I'm thinking if we sit here and let this go, sure, we can generate 2 times this amount. This would be 3 times though. I'm trying to see like what is the best way, the quickest way to get to this pod module. I think it's worth it to get the plant roots, but I think if we build more of these and then we do that, that'll make this so much more better, right? So let's focus, let's focus this first part on really generating a bunch of potato plants and using those, because they're doing a quarter of the power output right now. And they'll do more when this thing lands. Once landed, yeah, here we go. Landed? Go. Oh yeah, so 3,812 per second already. So I think we'll launch a few more of those. Let's spend, I don't know, the first 5 minutes of this episode working on getting more potato plants. And then we'll do the potato plant roots. Oh, but our pro potatoes, those are for the pro potatoes there too. These are generating a lot of the power too. So let's work on some pro potatoes. Actually, we can do a lot of these. Each one of these is doing about 1% of the power. So let's just smash out a bunch of pro potatoes. Actually, how much are the potatoes doing? 1.4. So really it's all pro potatoes, Spudniks, and potato plants. So let's just crush. Yeah, look at this. We're already crushing it. So let's do pro potatoes. Then what we do is we go for the 3 million for the potato plant roots, and then we do more potato plants, and then we do the, I don't know, because we could do 12 potato plants are equal to 1 pod module. So I think this is the way to go. Look at all these probes. I think we just need to up our thing maker. Oh yeah, there you go. 15 spuds gives us the graphene Spudnik wraps. I know, let's use graphene for something. Spudnik power gain ×2. Yeah, let's just smash these out. Maybe we can get up to like 10,000 watts per second or something. That's the goal. Because honestly, we could do a ton of potatoes. Let's do this. Holy crap, potatoes. It's only doing 1.9%. It's not doing much. Now how about these? Let's just max these out. I don't see why we shouldn't. Maybe they'll be more useful later. We're just gonna up these things like crazy. Whatever turns green first, that's what I'm doing. That just did 4. Yeah, these are not doing much, are they? Maybe it's worth it to do the Spudniks and the Pro Potatoes. Yeah, okay. We're gonna skip the solar panels and the potatoes for the other 2 things, other 3 things down here. So it turns out I can hit the space bar too. I'm gonna do that a little bit because my finger on my index finger on my right hand is cramping. $6,308 per second. Yeah, we're doing over 100, so these are not really worth it. And I'd say we keep doing this, once we get up to about 10,000, we can, I mean, 10,000 per second? Does that mean we just need 1,000 seconds? It's a bit of time. But I am doing, and we're doing 132%. That's insane. Pro potato, we got 40 pro potatoes. That's crazy. Oh, what is this? Maris Piers? It does get better than Maris Pipers. Maris Piers, potato power gain times 2. Boom, do it. Alright, these resource generators are getting too tasty. Potato power production doubled. So now we can, how much do potatoes do? Still 6 watts per second. Not the most amazing thing in the world. What happens if nothing happens at 60? Alright, that's okay. What do we got here? Pro potato, go! Alright, let's get those potato plant roots, shall we? 3 million, here we go. How long does it take to do 3 million? Can do another potato plant by now. We just gotta wait about 5.5 times that time that it took to get that potato plant in wattage to get to the potato plant roots. That's gonna double or triple. That's gonna triple the potato plants, which are currently only producing 16%, but there's only 5 of them. Our Spudniks are producing almost 40%. Our pro potatoes are doing 37. Potatoes at 3.8, and our fantastic solar panels at 3.4 when they're in the sunlight, so that's good. Let's get those potato plant roots though, and then we'll focus on generating more power in our thing maker as well. I don't know if the graphene Spudnik wrap is worth it. That is, as far as our Spudniks though, times 2. Yeah, okay, that's worth it. That's worth it. Spudnik. That would just so close to the pod, but yeah, maybe we'll do these 3 in order. I want to see what happens. You know, we gotta see what happens on our word outputter. That's the goal of this episode. I think we can get to the launching the pod. See how it goes. We're already at 2 million. I'm doing this on the spacebar on the keyboard for the Kinetogen. Is so much better than clicking with one finger. Plus I can switch between hands too. because we're talking about every time I press this, we get like 500, I think, and we can keep it at 132% increase of 7,056 per second. That really adds up fast. Like, we're almost at the potato plant roots, and it's only been a few minutes since we started working on it, so that's fantastic. It's good to know. It's been maybe almost 3 minutes max. All right, let's get it. If we keep up these tater upgrades, the Bloody Planet will be a King Edward soon. 3 times potato plant power gain. Look at that. Holy crap. That is so much. So these are for our potato plants. We should definitely consider, now they're pulling in 36.9%. Definitely consider building, maybe let's build 2 more, and then we'll do our graphene Sputnik wrap. Yeah, this is gonna be massive. I wonder if I get up to 10 or 15 potato plants, if that actually that gives us another thing on our idea lister. It might. They are getting pretty expensive. And the graphene Sputnik wraps will go on 22 of the Sputniks. That's insane. That's just insane. Boom, there we go. Alright, let's work on our graphene Sputnik wrap. We're doing 10,046 watts per second times 2.32. So we're talking, what is that? A little over 23,000 per second. So we'll be here for maybe 2 or 3 more minutes, and we'll get our graphene Sputnik wrap, and then we're gonna go straight to the pod module after that. So I would say 5 or 6 minutes from now we should be launching our pod, which is pretty exciting. I want to see what this planet that is maybe our Earth is about. So it's definitely a good idea to really just amp up creation of these things in the thing maker, potato, Sputnik, and potato plants, than it is to sit there and save up the wattage. If we're talking about having to save up millions of watts, it's a lot better to have, look at this, we have 60 solar panels, 45 potatoes, 41 pro potatoes, 22 Sputniks, and 7 potato plants. We should have a little more with the potato plants, I think, but we're doing just fine in terms of watts per second. So we're about halfway to our graphene Sputnik wrap, which will double, I believe, right? It'll double the power gain of 22 Sputniks, which are currently doing 126 watts per second, which is 27.6 of our total wattage. So that'll really push us up. That'll actually push us up, I want to say almost to maybe, what would that be, 12,000, 13,000 watts per second? So then we will use that to create our pod. That's pretty cool. So it's a curious game. I'm very curious as to what the story is. What's going on this planet? Why are we even in the spaceship? I don't even know. Alright, about 800,000 watts to go. We're getting there for our graphene Sputnik wrap. Check out usefulness of graphene. Getting stoked! Get excited. Here we go. Something, something! 2 times power gain from our trusty Sputniks. Yeah, 13.5 thousand watts per second. Sputniks are now pulling Oh, requires a landed pod. It's our tater tower. We got something else. Requires planet booster. Oh, interesting. So our Sputniks are now generating 41% of the power. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I think we can save up. Let's do one more of those. Let's save up for the pod module now. It might be, once again, worth it to... Let's see, 252, 690. Holy crap, that's a lot. Yep. Let's actually spend the next few minutes, which will be the rest of this episode. We're gonna up our power. We're gonna spend a little bit of time upping our power. Then I'll let this run to get the pod module here. I want to get up to maybe like 16 or 17,000. We'll stop the episode. I'll let this run a little bit. I'll sit here smashing my mouse and my keyboard. And when we come back, we will launch the pod. So we're not going to sit here with a lot of dead time. So I'll do that for you guys. You know, you're welcome. Because there'll be a lot of me just chatting, watching these things orbit our planet, listening to ambient music if we wait to get up to 6 million watts. So let's get up to 16,000 watts per second. Close. And then I will call it quits for this episode, and we'll come back and launch our pod in episode 5. So we just got a swarm of potatoes, pro-potatoes, Sputniks. These are actually Sputniks. Our pro-potatoes are just crawling all over the planet. And our potatoes are in our fuel source here. Boom, 16,142, alright. Next episode, we will start the episode by launching the pod module and checking out this planet that is potentially our Earth? Who knows? Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.